This is called the operational amplifier's schematic diagram. Now, what is meant by schematic diagram? So, in science, to deal with physical objects, we will draw that object in some kind of figures. That means, if you want to draw a football, then you will draw that football like this. So, in this blackboard, this circle is football. And if you want to draw this football at some height of your ground, then in that case you will draw your ground like this, and you will denote this is the height of football from ground. So these are schematic diagram. For example, if you want to draw your schematic diagram in this blackboard, in that case I will draw you like this. So these are your two hands, this is your head, and these are your two legs. You are standing at ground, and by these two eyes you are looking at me and smiling, right? So to deal with objects easily, we will draw objects like this kind of figures. Similarly, in digital electronics, if you are familiar with ICs, what are ICs? You can see I have one for you. So this is an IC. If you look closely, in that case you will realize this IC have 4 legs. And to read that legs numbers, I have made another separate video, and now I am repeating this. So you can see that in this IC it have one digged semicircular area. So this circular area is made to read that IC's legs number. At first, to read that IC's legs number, you have to hold this IC like this. That is, this digged semicircular area must be at your left hand side. After that, you will start counting. So this leg is leg number 1, leg number 2, leg 3, and the last leg is leg 4. 1, 2, So 1, 2, 3, 4 legs, and after that you will rotate ICs like this, and 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th leg. So to deal with this IC can perform many kind of phenomena. So deal with this IC, every time we are not going to draw this IC like this. You are looking at IC and I am trying to draw this IC. So this is IC is something like this. Like this. So every time you have to draw one leg, 2 leg, 3 leg, 4 leg, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th leg. And we have to name that ICs as 741. So every time we have to draw this kind of figure to deal with this IC. This is not possible, right? So to deal with this IC easily, in digital electronics, we draw this IC like this kind of figure. And we name this IC as op-amp. So op-amp, now in short I can say that the schematic diagram of IC is op-amp. So in op-amp you can see there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs, and here in the IC it has 8 legs. Other legs are not so useful to build the basic circuits using this IC. So any IC can be drawn like this. So this leg I have said you that the semicircular area, every IC has this semicircular area, and after holding this semicircular area at your left, you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 legs. And these legs are represented in this schematic diagram like your hands are denoted like this, your head is denoted like this, your body is denoted like this. Similarly, this IC's leg 2 is denoted by this negative input terminal, and leg 3 is denoted by this D2 terminal. That one is non-inverting terminal. I am introducing you in later. Now let's just name these legs number. So I have said you this leg 2 is this leg is leg 2, and the third leg is this one, and VO, that is the sixth leg. Sixth leg is VO, and the seventh leg is this one, and the fourth leg is this one. So at first, to activate an IC, we have to give some power to that IC. In general, that will be positive 12 volt or positive 15 volt and negative 15 and negative 12 volt. That is, if you are applying a positive 15 volt to leg 7 with respect to ground, in that case, to activate this IC, you have to apply negative 15 volt at leg 4 with respect to ground. Now this IC is active. It can perform different kinds of phenomena as per your wish. I have said the leg 2 is inverting terminal. So what is meant by inverting terminal? And leg 3 is non-inverting terminal. So let's see what is meant by inverting and non-inverting terminal. To look non-inverting terminal, you have to ground this inverting terminal. Now I am grounding this inverting terminal. Negative means inverting terminal. So in IC you have noticed there are two inputs, and I am grounding this inverting terminal and giving some positive input to the non-inverting terminal with respect to ground. In that case, with respect to ground, if you measure the output using a voltmeter or your measuring device, in that case you will get that voltage is, you are giving positive, you will get positive. If you give negative input to this non-inverting terminal, in that case at output you will get negative output. So now it's some kind of that there was before. You have noticed that this non-inverting terminal doing is, it is not doing anything to the input. As input you give, the output will reach the output with some amplification. So operational amplifiers are basically amplifiers that can amplify an input. How it's amplifying? So these two inputs are doing that. That means when you are activating the IC using plus 15 or I'm taking 15 volt. So this one is you are giving negative 15 volt, and here you are giving positive 15 volt. So this voltage will work as amplifier. Means if you give in here if you give 0.1 volt, and if amplification factor is 100, in that case at output you will get negative, output will be negative 10 volt. You are giving 0.1 volt negative, and you are getting negative 10 volt. Similarly, using resistance you can get that voltage, but to get negative output by giving positive input, you have to use the inverting terminal. In that case, you have to ground the non-inverting terminal first, and after that you will apply the positive input to leg second, that is inverting terminal, with respect to the ground. In that case, you will get negative 10 volt if you are giving 0.1 volt input positive. So you will see that in case of using the inverting terminal, by giving positive input we will get the negative output, and by giving the negative input you will get the positive output. So it's inverting the output. There we are giving negative input and getting positive output. If you give positive, you will get negative. If you give negative, you will get positive in case of using the inverting terminal, and in case of non-inverting, you will get as you give. So these are the basic phenomena that can be performed using this operational amplifier. And in our next lectures, we will see different kind of circuits using this operational amplifier. So this was the overview, that is how the legs of an operational amplifier works. And in our later lectures, we will see the circuits, different kinds of circuits using this operational amplifiers. Thank you.